Hi, thanks for listening today. I have a brand new guest. Her name is Amie. Funny thing is, a few weeks ago, I interviewed her daughter, True. True is the performer that's up and coming. And whenever their publicist reached out to me and said, "Do you want to interview True?" I said, "Yeah, she looks great." I looked her up. And then a few weeks later, he's like, "Hey, True has a mom named Amie, and she's awesome too. Would you like to interview her?" And I said, "Send her a bio." And I looked at her bio and I thought she has a lot of interesting things to talk about. And she did. And she is a true survivor. So she, grew up in Kansas, I believe, to Croatian parents. And, I don't think she had the best childhood because she was bullied a lot throughout her childhood. And she was also diagnosed with stage 4 thyroid cancer. And she's still, going through that. And she's living her authentic self now. And, we talk about her daughter's music career in our interview. And she has a son that wants to be an actor. And we talk about what he's doing also. And she believes in manifestation, which I'm so interested in. And she also won on The Price is Right. So we talked about that story as well. So she just got a infectious personality. I think she looks like True's sister, not True's mother. She looks fantastic, and she was just a really amazing person. She seems to be one of those people where she can find like happiness in almost anything. And I don't know, she just was very positive and uplifting. And I loved talking with her and loved interviewing her. And I hope you enjoy listening to her. And thanks so much for listening. And be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think about the interview with Amie. Thanks so much. Hi, thanks for joining me on the Everything and Anything in a Bit Gay podcast. Today I have a brand new guest. Her name is Amie. And welcome to my show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
So I actually have interviewed your daughter before. So I don't know if you were aware of that, but I interviewed her maybe a month ago or so, just about her singing career.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah. So you have an interesting story, and I want to kind of like start from the beginning and kind of talk about your journey in life, because I think it's really interesting what you've gone through and where you are today. So did you grow up in Croatia, or your family just from there?
Yes. So my parents were both born there on a little itty bitty island, 5 miles by 5 miles, no cars. So they lived like literally across the island from each other. And so my parents came to New York as refugees through Ellis Island.
Awesome.
And then ended up working there, staying there. Then they moved to Kansas, where I was born.
Okay. Wow, that's a big difference. New York to Kansas is a big change. So you grew up in Kansas, and how did you end up in LA?
Wow. Okay. So I went to college in Kansas, Friends University. Then I went to University of Miami for music therapy.
Okay.
And from there, I ended up going to Wisconsin for an internship where I met my ex-husband. And then we traveled to Michigan, to Illinois. And then I started seeing the kids acting, and things started happening within LA. A manager asked for us to come out. And so I'm like, okay, let's try it. And at the time I was homeschooling the kids because my daughter was bullied and my son was struggling. So I wanted to make sure that they had what they needed. And I never wanted them to lose who they were authentically. That was a big thing for me. I know that bullying can either make it or break it. And so I was like, if I can do anything to preserve your little heart, I will do that. So we ended up coming here to LA, and she booked something, an industry professional type thing. And I booked something, which was crazy because I never thought I would. I was shocked by it.
And were you bullied as well?
Actually, yes.
And what, I mean, you're like, what were kids bullying you about? Like, what was it?
Oh, all kinds of things. Religion, the way I laughed, the way I was too much, the way I smiled, the way I was happy, the way, like all of the things that I started dimming. because I was like, if I can dim my light enough, then I can be loved and accepted. And so I started dimming and dimming and dimming because I didn't know what else to do. And that took me into my adulthood where I literally still kept it like, I'm like, this is me. But then it was like, oh no, you can't sing a second song. That's too much. Or no, you shouldn't do this. That's too much. And I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm too much. And I realized you're not too much. Like you are you. And the people that will gravitate you towards you are the right people. And the people that
Yeah.
don't are the wrong people. And that's okay. Not everybody has to like you. So I was bullied for a lot. And I actually helped a girl that was underneath me that was bullied because and that was where my empathy and compassion came from. Because I'm
Okay.
like, I will not let her be bullied. You can bully me, but I am going to protect this girl because you're not going to bully her.
And what was your daughter bullied about? Because she's such a pretty, nice lady or woman. Like, what was she bullied for?
You know, it was the same thing. It was just like teasing, and it was just like these things. I think they would do something about you moved the window, or you moved, I don't know, the blinds, or just these little things that they would kind of just say to her or do. And it was over and over, and she felt like she was being attacked. And it was too much for her. She's like, Mom, I just can't. And also, you know, in the Midwest, and I love Midwest, don't get me wrong, but a lot of things, when you say you're going to dream, they look at you like you're crazy. They
Yeah.
look at you like five eyes, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's okay to dream. And she was that kind of dreamer. She was a
Yeah.
singer. She wanted to act. She tripped. She did dance classes. She was in dance competition team. So all of these things rather than school, and people just looked at it differently.
Yeah. And tell me about your son. So he's doing acting as well?
So yeah, he's 17. He actually he's doing plays and he sings and that kind of thing. He actually went out for Little Sheldon when it was out. And it's so funny because now he's so tiny that he could still be playing Sheldon because
Yeah.
he's so tiny. But he went out, he got a call back, and it was amazing. I remember memorizing that 3-page script with him, with,
Yeah.
you know, putting it on record. I like recorded it and had him listen in his ear all night. The next day, he had it memorized.
Wow.
So yeah, he's so good at memorizing that way, and he really loves it. And he's so great at it. He can emote in what the script is saying.
Yeah. Awesome. And then on a less happy note, you went through a stage 4 cancer as well.
Yes, yes.
And tell me about that. Like what type of cancer did you have, and how did you stage 4 is a pretty far along stage in cancer, and how did you kind of reinvigorate yourself to kind of keep going?
Yeah, so my stage 4 cancer journey was really interesting because everybody said I had cancer, and the cancer I had was follicular thyroid, which you probably hear people say, oh, that's an easy cancer. No big deal. You got this. You just take
Mhm.
out the thyroid and you're good. No, it metastasized into my bones. So
Mhm.
I have it tumors all over my body, and it just grows. And my doctor, when he took out my thyroid, he thought, I'm going to find tons of cancer. It's going to be there. He found nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. And so he's like, why do you have it in your bones and it's not there? And the moment he told me that, he said, all I can say, doing thousands and thousands of surgeries, I've never seen this. And all I can say is live your life between treatments because that's
Okay.
all I can give you. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to grow. I don't know. And so I took that and I ran with it. And I'm like, okay, you want me to live my life between treatments? That's what I'm doing.
So talk to me a little bit about that, because now when I kind of read your bio, you're not waiting for pain or loss. You're living your authentic life. You want everybody to do the same thing. So talk to me about that philosophy and like how you're looking at life now and how you're guiding people to look at their life.
Yeah. So I really hope that cancer or something that's like really bad is not the reason that people do this. So that's
Yes.
what I really want to instill. I think when we get rock bottom, whatever it may be, in mental illness or anything, right? We hit rock bottom, it
Hmm.
defines us. And then we're like, oh, maybe I should look at life differently. It's like, no, do it now. Go live your life every day, be present in the moment, and really follow your bucket list. Do what you love to do. Be authentically you. And
Hmm.
my podcast I did was called Loving Your Life, Be Authentically You, because I love the stories that people talk about when you really say, this is who I am. And I finally said it without dimming my light, without, stopping yourself. You just go forward. And I think that's the biggest thing that I can tell people is just move forward and don't let anything define you. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a death sentence, because not until I'm in my deathbed and I literally can't move or my eyes are closed will I finally say I'm gone. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. You're not going to see me. You're going to see me laughing at the end of life. I won't let it define me.
So you've had a couple of really kind of famous people on your show. You've had Brooke Burke, you've had Candace Barr. I mean, you've had some good names. What is their message when they're coming on? Are they talking about how they're living their life authentically and just kind of making sure they're living life to the fullest? Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Brooke is all about health and wellness, and she has been a huge, huge part of my healing journey. I really oh my God, I love her. She's my awesome friend. And she honestly showed me there's healing modalities and ways that I can heal that I never even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
And whether that's breath work, it's yoga, and it's pushing yourself, and it's making sure your mindset is correct. She always gave me these cards with mindset. So for her, she stepped into being authentic. When you look at Brooke and you talk to her in person and you see her on the red carpet or whatever, she's the same, completely the same. And that's an inspiration, a complete inspiration. So that's what she was talking about. It's health and wellness and how she did it and what made her change into that and how she, really just became her authentic self. And same with Candace. Candace talked about manifestation and how she manifests things and how she doesn't think the negative and she's going to think the positive. And she finds these dimes and these pennies and how she does it without letting her mind stop her. And if we can just change that negative situation or negative story into a positive story. So she's living authentically herself too. And Candace will just be like, this is me. That's it. Same with Brooke. And I love it. It's so refreshing actually to find people that are real.
Tell me how she's manifesting things. Cause I'm so interested in that. And, I've read things about it and stuff, but is it working for her? I guess it is if she's still kind of continuing doing it. Do you know how she's doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically you forgive. So you have to forgive. You forgive yourself. You forgive others. You open that door up. Then without a shadow of doubt, something's happening. Like, you have this money. There's no question. You already have it. Not like you're spending it, but you have it. And so you have that blind faith that it's there. And once you do that, that's when the doors open. Like, I won The Price is Right. The doors open.
So tell me I want to talk about that too next. Go.
And you start having dreams. Everything aligns within the universe or God or whatever you believe. And what happens is you just know without a shadow of a doubt it's happening. Okay. And the more that you live that, the more the abundance in every aspect comes, the more you'll meet the right people. And it just happens. And so she has a book actually, Believing Before Seeing. Okay. It's a great, great book, easy read and super easy how to manifest because it's not that difficult. People make it really difficult. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. We're always manifesting. Yeah. Always. Think about where you were a year ago and where you are now. You were manifesting something.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
But you weren't holding on to it. You weren't like, but I have to handle it. That's also a thing. You got to let it go and just be like, it's here. I got it.
And do you so you do TikTok lives too. What do you kind of like doing more? Do you like doing more of your podcast or do you like doing the TikTok lives or is it all just however you can get your message out there you're happy doing?
I think so. My TikTok fam bam, I call them. I love them because I really try to help people through that platform. When I first was diagnosed, that was the first thing I did. I went on TikTok in the hospital bed and I told them my story. And my story was because I had pain in my hip where I had got a 6-inch screw. I did put a 6-inch screw put in because the tumor ate through the bone. So I was in so much pain that I'm like, if you have any pain, just go check it out. Just be safe. It was more of a PSA.
Yeah.
And the next day, my TikTok grew. And then people are like, oh my goodness, you're an inspiration. I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but okay. So I just wanted to help people. And then through the things that they're going through. And like I said, it can be anything, and how to achieve happiness through that. So I love my TikTok fam bam. And then I also love my podcasters because I can really get one-on-one. We can get deep, and I can get to understand who they are and why they're thinking what they're thinking. And I learned so much. Mm-hmm. So it's actually both. And I hope that, whenever anybody sees any of it, that they're just like, oh, this little inkling helped me to achieve my dream, or help me to see happiness in a different way, or live my life differently.
And we'll be right back. Okay, and now back to the show. You went through a divorce also whenever you moved. Do you think that kind of helped you grow stronger as well?
Yes. Okay. I absolutely do. That was a very tumultuous and hard divorce. It took about 3 years. And so it was very hard. And I honestly, I've never really said this to many people, but I honestly said to my mom, it's going to kill me. Like, it was so bad. Yeah. And so I had to really, Grace's song, True Song for Fun, was actually a song that she kind of wrote for that. Like, no matter what, we can get through it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. I was putting on a happy face. I was trying to be okay, but it was really hard and made me go, if I can handle this, I can handle anything. And so I knew that the reason these stepping stones were happening, even though it was so bad, there was a reason. Because I don't think I could have handled the cancer if I didn't have that. So I always believe everything's like a puzzle piece, and it just kind of fits together in a way, and you have no idea, but then all of a sudden you look at it, you're like, I got it.
Yeah. Tell me about The Price is Right. I got to know. So you won the show?
I did.
Wow.
I know. It was crazy. So this is my crazy story. I actually had a dream that I was spinning a wheel. Okay. And I had not seen The Price is Right. We didn't have a TV in our apartment. So I had a dream, and I woke up and I'm like, Price is Right. Okay. I went to my email, and there was an email saying, do you want to be an audience member? And I was like, that's pretty cool. Sure. My mom's coming into town. That'll be fun. Why not? So I'm literally going there that day, running late, and not feeling the best, which nobody knew. But I'm like, I gotta be there. I don't know why. So I get there, they do the interviews, and I was making guacamole at the time. So I'm like, I make guacamole, and just do whatever, just the truth. And I'm clapping for everyone, so excited. And when we get there in the audience, they called me. And I was shocked. I was like, wait, what? Like, literally, that's literally what I did. Like, then they bring a sign that says your name on it. You're like, it was crazy. So I get up there, the first three.
This is Drew Carey, who's the host?
Yes. And so I was there at the beginning, and the first group of 3 people get to spin the wheel, right? And then there's a second group of 3 people.
Yeah.
I didn't get on till the second part. I was still on, but I wasn't picking prices right. I didn't know what to do. I never knew. Like, I don't even know what to do. So I was listening to a lot of people in the back of me. And not that they were right or wrong. I'm not going to say that, but I wasn't trusting my intuition. And I realized at that point, this is the time to trust. This is the time to say, I know. And I know that I'm going to be led to the right thing. Yeah. So then the next one was, and I was manifesting a couple things before that, let me tell you. So I was manifesting a trip to New York for the ball drop. I was manifesting, I was manifesting a car because my lease was up, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get a car. And then the divorce and everything, I was like, I want to have a car. So I was manifesting that. And all I was saying for that was, I have a car. I'll be fine. I have a car. Like, that's all I was saying. So, and then I was manifesting a TV because I was like, it'd be great to have a TV for the kids. So these are the things I was manifesting. Yep. So when there was the TV and DVD player, I was like, I again don't know the price. Oh my gosh. So I look back in the back, and I'm like, who here owns an electronics store? And I scan the audience. I'm like, he does. Like, I knew like that. And I looked at him, and he told me the price. I said, you sure? He's like, yep. I go, He's like, did it, and I got the TV.
Wow.
Yes. So I got the TV, and then was the Ford Fiesta car, gorgeous blue collar car. And I was shocked. I was like, this is mine? Like, are you kidding? So it's the $150 increments, and you have to push the button for the $150.
Yes.
And I had no idea how much a car costs. Like, I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like,
Yeah.
it just runs. I'm happy it runs.
Yeah.
So again, I'm looking back in the audience going, okay, I got to trust. What is it? What is it? And all of a sudden, almost the whole audience was like push. I'm like, okay. I push it. I jump in Drew Carey's arms like this, like freaking out. And so scared. He goes, I got it. And so I got the car.
Wow.
Yeah. It was crazy. So I get the car. Now we're at the wheel. The wheel is 3 different people, and I got to spin last because I got the biggest prize.
Okay.
So the first one was 85 cents. Really big number, right? Because you have to get $1. Next one goes over. My turn. And I'm like, okay, I got this. And it wasn't like me going, I was in a love bubble, I call it. I know that's strange to say, but I wanted everybody to win. So it wasn't like I was competing.
Yeah.
It was almost just like loving where I was. It was a completely different feeling, and not like, oh, I have to win, or I'm not going to win. Or it wasn't like that. It was just like, I got this. This is good. And so I went up, spun the wheel, and I was at 90 cents.
Wow.
So I get on Showcase Showdown. So Showcase Showdown comes, and the first thing was like a trip to Africa and a safari, a wave runner. And I'm like, where am I going to store a wave runner? And then a trip to Africa. Well, I have kids. How would I do that? Yeah. So I'm like thinking very logically, and then another car. And I'm thinking, I need another car. I already have a car. So I'm like thinking this very logically. So the girl, she picks her numbers. My turn was a trip to New York for the ball drop, your accessories, and another car, a Mini Cooper, red Mini. And I'm like, okay. So there, my mom is there, and she's like, 33. And just like, going 33. And I knew my mom traveled a lot. So I'm like, you probably know a trip, how much it would cost.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, 33. So I picked 33 and I got it. I think it was 6,000. Hers was 8,000. Mine was 6,000 or something like that. So I got it and I won the whole shebang.
Wow, that's amazing. And you got all those things, the TV, the car, and the trip to New York that you all wanted all in one shot. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what manifesting is, right? We don't know how, but it happens if you believe it.
That's amazing. And so the name of your podcast is Loving Your Life, Be Authentically You. Is that the name of the podcast?
Yes.
Is it on all podcast platforms so somebody wants to listen to it?
It is, yes. The videos are on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
And so that's all there. But then the regular podcasts are everywhere. Spotify, Apple, anywhere you listen to podcasts. As well as now I'm doing some Instagram lives. So I'm doing that as well so that I can do it with my live with the people that I
What's your Instagram name so people can look for you on Instagram?
Sure. It's AMIEJELICH.
Great. And is that your TikTok one as well?
TikTok is actually Dream Big 1122.
Dream Big 1122. Great. And then you can also go to her website it's thetruehappiness.com. Yeah. So check it out and listen to our podcast. I'm definitely subscribing to your podcast as soon as we hang up here. So again, what's your daughter, what's she up to now? What's her latest thing she's doing? I know she was getting ready to do a new video or something last time I talked to her.
Yes. So she did. The word is out.
Okay.
So that's
awesome.
the new video. It's amazing. I'm loving it. And then it's going to be a short film we're working on with that video. So then on Tubi, we're going to release the short film.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, we're super excited.
Looks so much alike. Like you look like you would be her sister. Like you guys really look alike.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you had the same the same personality too in a lot of ways. So she was. I loved her. She was a very, very nice lady, or woman. I don't know why I keep calling her a lady. A nice girl, I want to call her, but I'm trying not to because I know she's not a girl anymore. But she was very lovely. Yeah, she was very nice, and I loved having her on. So her episode's actually coming out in the next 2 weeks, I think. So
yeah, also I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. And now also,
go ahead.
Sorry, her new music is going to be released too because we have a new show called Loving Your Life.
Loving Your Life. Okay.
Yep. And it is through Acquire Plus, AKWIRE with the plus sign on YouTube. And we've already done 3 episodes. It's about my life. It's non-scripted, but not reality, but TV show.
Wow.
So Yes, it's very different. The director's Keyshawn Blackstone. He's amazing with Acquire Plus. And True's music is all in there, all new music. So you're going to start hearing her new music as well as my story and what I felt, what I feel with the cancer and what I feel with being a single mom and the things we're scared to talk about. So it goes really deep into hopefully healing people through that to be able to talk vulnerably and open about things and not hiding it. So that's really the premise
When
of
does
the
that
whole
come out?
show.
When is that released?
We already released it, so we're on our third episode out already.
Awesome. That's amazing. I'll look
Every
that up
2
too.
weeks.
I will put all the shows and everything in the description of the podcast or the video if you're watching on YouTube, and that way everybody can go check out your podcast and your show and everything. And I have to say you're super positive. You are a survivor, which I love, and you're such an inspiration. And it was really great kind of having you on. These are the type of you're the type of people that I like having on my show because you make people happy and stuff. So it was really awesome having you on the show.
Thank you. I'm honored too. So thank you so much.
Be sure to check out, again, the truehappiness.com website, and I will put links to TikTok and Instagram and everything else into the description. So be sure to check it out. And thank you again so much for being on. And leave a comment and send her a DM also when you go to follow her on Instagram.
Yes, please. I'd love to hear from everybody. Share your stories, and if I can help or anything, I'm always here.
Awesome. You're amazing. Thanks so much for being on. Thanks everybody for listening, and talk to everybody next week.